Today we're going to make some sun-dried cherry tomatoes in the oven. So start out by preheating your oven nice and low. I'm setting mine to about 100 degrees C. Then we're going to chop all of our cherry tomatoes in half. Some people like to scoop out the insides, the seeds and the goop and stuff, which will make them dry out faster. But I prefer to leave mine in because I think it gives them a really nice flavour. Once they're all chopped, you can add any herbs and spices and flavours you like. I am adding a bit of salt and some basil. I'm keeping it nice and simple. Then pop them all onto a baking tray lined with a parchment sheet. And you want them all to be in a single layer so none of them are touching, and all of them with the cut half facing up. Because that's the bit that's going to be hardest to dry out, all of the goop that's in there. That's kind of the soggy bit of the tomato. Then pop them in the oven. These took about 3.5 hours for me, but check on them once an hour to see how they're getting along. So here's mine after the first hour, and you can see they're starting to wrinkle up a little bit around the edges. And a couple of hours later, they're even more wrinkly, but you can see that there's still quite a lot of moisture inside. Here they are after about 3 hours, and you can see they're super wrinkly now and they're starting to curl in on themselves. But there's still a bit of moisture in there, so they still need a little bit longer. And here they are after 3.5 hours, where they're looking nice and done. There's no moisture left in them, and they're kind of chewy and squishy. If they get crispy, then you've gone a bit too far with them. If your cherry tomatoes are different sizes, you might find that the smaller ones are done much faster. You can see some of my larger ones are not quite ready compared to the smaller ones. So if you've got that going on, then you might want to get the smaller ones out and pop the larger ones back in for a little while. And once mine are done, I like to leave them in the oven and just turn the oven off and let them cool down in there to just get the last of that heat through them. So now they're done and cooled down, I'm transferring them into a small jar and pouring olive oil over them so they're submerged. Then pop the lid on and that's it. You are done. These are great for adding to bland foods like a simple pasta or something to give it a bit of flavour. And because you don't have to store them in the fridge, they are great for taking if you're going camping or trekking or to Burning Man or something where you want that bit of extra flavour without too much hassle. So I hope you like them, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!